Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to the ABCs of Horror Challenge. Now, this is created by Rob's Nightmares, and what we're doing is picking a horror movie based on a certain letter, giving it a watch and a review. Very simple. Now, X. X is a tough letter, very tough letter. And for X, I picked XTRO 3 Watch the Skies. Now, XTRO 3 Watch the Skies is a 1995 film which runs approximately 97 minutes, and it's directed by Harry Bromley Davenport. Now, he's the guy who directed all three films. And apparently, this is the one he likes the most out of the three extras that he directed. Now, this stars J. Marvin Campbell as Bieber, Douglas Cavanaugh as Wolf, and Robert Culp as Major Guardino. Now, this was also shot in 36 days, and Milton Berle visited the set during shooting. Some of you youngsters may not know who Milton Berle is. Yeah. All right. This also has Andrew Divoff in it as well. Forgot to mention him. I was actually quite surprised about this one because I'd always heard bad things about Extro 2, which I have never seen and I do not own. Extro 3, and of course, Extro the original is very odd. It's a very odd film, but it's also kind of loved among the horror community for the most part. It's odd. So I don't understand why 2 gets such a bad rap, although I've never seen it, but this one also gets a bad rap. I think Extro 2 got a 3.4. This one got a 3.6. So not really sure why, because I actually really enjoyed this film. Surprise, surprise. I also like island horror, so maybe that has something to do with it. All right, this one is about a government, kind of like a black ops team. And this black ops team kind of reminds me of that of the Predator. And this was done before the Predator, of course, but I see kind of where they got their idea for it. So this team is noted for being a bunch of screw ups, and they're gathered together and sent to this island in order, from what the government tells them, is to defuse some bombs. Now, you also have Andrew Divoff as the guy who's kind of leading this this kind of ragtag team of screw ups to defuse bombs. What they're really there for, and the government's not telling even the soldiers, is they're there because an alien landed there and has killed a lot of people. It was also part of an experiment, and you get that a little bit further in the film. Now, you get quite a bit of the alien in this movie, and the alien has different powers or different things that it can do than the other alien for the original Extro. Like I said, I've never seen Extro 2, so I can't really comment on that one. But this one has some really, really cool powers. I'm not going to say what they are because I know that this is actually available because Vinegar Syndrome released a Blu-ray of this a year or so ago, a couple years. Like I said, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I really, really like this movie. First of all, I like island horror. Second of all, I've always kind of liked science fiction horror. And I think what they did with this movie, a 3.6 score to give it, is criminally underrated. Um, this is not going to be for everyone, but there are some really good gore in this film. There are some really good alien experiment sort of stuff in this movie, and I'm going to recommend it. I'm sure a lot of people have bought the Vinegar Syndrome because it doesn't seem to matter what they put out, people buy it, and then they decide whether they like it or not after they buy it. Um, I may not upgrade, but I do like this film, and I was really, really impressed with it. So, yeah, check it out if it seems like it appeals to you. If not, I get it. But don't forget to check out what Joe the Horror Man picked and what Rob's Nightmares picked for letter X, which is a tough letter. I think I know what Joe picked. So, yeah, remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.